All right, Sam Lisak missing the free throw there. We try to restart the broadcast, and hopefully that works. If anybody could text in, see if they got their stream back up. Lisak misses both. Height almost scores on his own basket after the defensive rebound. And a foul on Sotnick. Trevor Height almost took a shot on his own basket there after grabbing that board. That might have been a huge mistake.
Got confirmation from my Aunt Lisa that we're back on air.
All
so
right. So
that restart worked.
The restart worked. Thank you, Mrs. Lisak. Riley Sotnick with 4 fouls. Not very good here for the Lancers. And we get an apology from the ref. And Trevor Height at the line. Single bonus. Sotnick goes out for Sandhefner. Height misses the first on the 1-on-1. Nice job by Gamble to get in there. It'll be Lancer ball. Jonah Bacon in for the Alma Pepin Eagles. He played a lot. He played almost all of the JV game, I believe. He's a 5'8" sophomore. He kicks it ahead. Ned gets stopped, and it's going to be off Carroll. Lancer ball.
Very physical.
The Lady Lancers are up 32-23 in Independence. A nice 9-point lead there. We'll see if they close it out, or here, rather. David Heim brings the ball down into the lane. No good on the layup. And at the end of the 3 quarters, Alma Pepin up 19 points, 53-34. I remember meeting Jonah Bacon at the sportsmanship clinic in Oliva, and he was a nice guy. And I recognized him immediately once we were in warm-ups today. And the Lancers down 19 here. They're only down 8 at half. A good third quarter for the Eagles. Quick, they take quick timeouts.
2 minutes left in the third quarter. The Maine girls are up 32-23.
Jim Lau with the update there. We just got that to you first, though, so I guess you can thank James for that. Starters on for the Eagles. Carroll, Height, Miller, Sam Miller, Hockey, and Anubis.
That's us giving you the information first.
Yeah, we get it to you quick.
Possibly. I mean, unless you're like at the game, then obviously they didn't give it to you first.
If you were at the Independence game watching the boys game on a laptop,
hardcore.
I would respect you. Hardcore Lancer fan. Or hardcore Alma Pepin boys / Independence girls fan.
It's probably out there.
I don't know if that really happens in high school.
If it happens in the pros, it happens in high school.
Yeah, sure. Sido gives to Neldner. Lisak in the corner. Down low, Carl Ryan. Nice move. Gets Hockey jumping out of his shoes. Can't finish. Sido dribbles back out. Sido into the lane. Runner no good. Hockey grabs it. Nice steal from Ryan, and Carl finishes. Carl Ryan with 6 points. They swing it over to Carroll. Carroll with the 3, no good. Gamble to Neldner. Neldner guarded by Height. Neldner in the lane. And 1.
I believe that's the first and 1 of the game.
For the Lancers. Definitely. I'm not, maybe for the whole game, yes.
Trust me, I don't really have a good memory, but I have an memory.
A memory. James Sterry back in the game. All right, Mrs. Hines said she was at Daniel's game a couple weeks ago, and she was watching the Cornell game on her phone. That is really good. Really impressive, actually, watching a future Lancer and current Lancers. It'll be nice to see Daniel on the basketball team in a couple years. Anibis into the lane. Nice left-handed layup. Neldner tries to get the pass to Ryan, and a nice steal from Sterry. Height with the lob to Anibis. He was on the line. It'll turn the ball over to the Lancers. Good communication here from Alma. They're talking while Neldner brought the ball up the court. Nice cross-court pass to Lisak. A really nice find there by Sito. He was trapped and stayed composed and patient, and Lisak found his window and scored. Carroll to Sam Miller. Up top, Height. Anibis swings over to Carroll. Carroll for three. No good. Neldner gets the board, and a nice board for him. He can get in transition here. Hops into the lane, and fouls on the ground. Sito will take it out. They lob it into Lisak. Lisak goes in. Jumper's no good. Height with the ball. Anibis right wing. Height up top. Anibis goes right. Behind the back. Gives to Sam Miller. Trevor Height up top. Height goes in. Kicks to Carroll. Carroll for three. This time it's good. Logan Carroll. Second three.
Well, Lisa says it's back off again. So
all right.
That's
so
disconcerting.
I don't think we're going to try and fix it again.
It might just be her house because I've gotten no other texts.
All right.
So
hopefully that's the case. No offense to the Lisaks. Neldner with a nice turnaround jumper. Anibis brings the ball down. Gives to Height. Height to Sam Miller. Miller in the corner. Carroll up top. Carroll again for three. No good. Carl Ryan with the board. Lisak the other way. Gives to Ryan. Corner. Sito. Sito for three. Good.
Ryan Sito for three.
Brian Sito's second three of the game. And the steal from Sito. Neldner with the jumper. Good. And the Lancers only down 11 here.
Making a bit of a comeback.
Nice job by the Lancers there. Good pressure and steal. The steal from Neldner.
And nice job by Mr. Lau by saying Alma.
Yep, he's been good about it. Thanks to all who have texted in. Sorry if you're off air right now. We can try to fix it again. Actually, I know a more convenient way we can do it without splitting the recording in two. Sam had a good idea earlier, and I didn't listen to him. We can just... never mind. We can just restart the view streams and don't hit the recording. Like you said earlier. It was a good idea. That was stupid. Right now? Yep, just those two. Sito gets fouled by Height.
Hopefully that fixed it.
All right, we got the restart of both Ustream broadcasts, both high quality and low quality. It's also a good idea to go to the low quality stream. It streams better.
But it's low quality.
Yep, but I think that's better than not watching. Brian Sito hits his third three of the game, and there's a foul. Alma Pepin into double bonus here. That'll be Brian's third. Fourth, wow. Missed it.
I might have missed it too when I was keeping track.
Carroll at the line here. Misses the first, short. Lancers within single digits, a really nice run. Nick Spencer is actually 6'8", and he can dunk. Why are you not here, Nick?
You should.
Carroll gets 1 of 2.
Send us a video of you dunking, because I just want to see it.
Or we go to Alma Pepin later in the year. Maybe we can meet Nick. James can stay in touch. Now, Gamble, right side of the lane. He gets blocked by Hockey, but also a block from height. Different kinds of blocks there. It results in Jonathan Gamble getting 2 free throws.
Yeah, but totally, if we're like...
Or maybe when the girls come here, come to Emmanuel, Nick Spencer can make the road trip.
And yeah, dunk.
We can meet him. Gamble makes the first. Free throws are going to be critical here for both teams. High and in for Sito. Sito has 4 fouls as well as Sodnik. Neldner with 3. The guards with a lot of fouls for the Lancers. Gamble hits both. Nice job by Jonathan to get his free throws down there. Anibis back the other way. Carl's back on defense. Goes to the left side of the lane. Too easy for Bryce Anibis. Bryce Anibis with 14 points. David Hine. Gamble. Sweeps right. Neldner. Carl clears out some space for Neldner and 1. Neldner looking to make it only a 6-point game if he can complete the 3-point play. Jonah Albrecht in for Carl Ryan. Jonah Albrecht also with 3 fouls. Neldner makes his free throw. We've got a ball game here, folks. 6 points. Jonah Albrecht's got a 1-on-2. They get it to Carroll in transition. Makes the layup. 8 points. Neldner goes to the baseline. Pulls up the jumper. No good. Hockey with the board. Ben Miller ahead. Ben Miller almost goes over and back. Lobs it to Anibis. Pressure defense here from the Lancers is causing the Eagles some trouble. Carroll gets his pass blocked. High in the other way. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Gamble. Gamble guarded by Miller. Gamble pulls up the jumper and not before the foul on the ground.
Nick Spencer says it sounds good. So.
All right, we'll be meeting you then, Nick.
Remember, I'm James Shazer. He's Gunny Sipper.
Sam Buck on camera.
He's a big fan.
Fouls on Sam Miller, his 4th.
So, Nick, what's your view on this game? Text us what you think's going well.
As long as he has stream.
Hopefully, yes, stream.
It would have been nice to see Nick play, but I'm also enjoying this text conversation very much. For the scoring for Alma Pepin, actually, let's go to the Lancers first. We've got Brian Sito with 3 threes, that for 9 points, and also 4 buckets, so he's all the way up to 17. Caleb Neldner, all in the second half, 11 points. Carl Ryan and David Hine, David Hine with 7, Carl Ryan 6. Jonathan Gamble 4. Jonah Albrecht 4, Sandhefner 4, Lisak 2.
Tied 32-32.
And the Lady Lancers give them a 9-0 run to finish out that third quarter in Independence. Tied at 32. That'll be a thriller to end it. And for Alma Pepin, I will get this to you next at ball, actually. And Jonathan Gamble will have a 1-on-1 situation here at the stripe. Makes the first. Nice job by Jonathan here, making his free throws count. He hits both. Jonathan Gamble. Nice job from the line. They trap Miller. He gets it back to Hockey. Hockey to Anibis. And Anibis will slow it down. We've got Nick Spencer's They're gonna call a foul on Anubis before we get to Nick.
23, Bryce Anderson. That's his second personal. Checking in for Alma Pepin, number 3, Trevor Height.
Nick Spencer's thoughts on this game is that his friend Sam Miller's hitting some shots, and he has 19 points.
With a 3 in the first quarter.
Leading scorer of this game. Travel on Neldner, that is killer. Lancers had a full head of steam going there after the offensive foul on Anubis. Hockey to inbound. The Eagles have their starters in right now. They get into Height. Trevor Height gets it stolen. He gets on it. Neldner tips it out of bounds. No, it'll be Emmanuel's ball. The ball went off Height and I couldn't see. But the refs had a nice view on it.
It's getting almost as interesting as the AC Lincoln Emmanuel game.
The AC Lincoln game was very good. And so was the Alma Pepin AC Lincoln game and the 104-98 double overtime game. It's nice to compare in this conference with similar opponents. AC Lincoln, I think, would be a good one because these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched right now. Lisak's pass is picked off all the way down to Anubis. Left-handed, and one. David Hine with the foul. Anubis now up to 16 points. He'll look to make it 17. 3-point play. No good. Sam Miller grabs the offensive board. Kicks to Height. Anubis. Carroll. Carroll goes baseline. Pulls up the shot. Good.
And staying true to its form, Alma Pepin has scored over 60 like they've done almost every single other game.
Neldner back the other way. Very true, James. Very true. And we'll get that scoring update for Alma Pepin to you now. Sam Miller with 19 points. Anubis with 16. Hockey with 10. Or no, let's not go. I'm trying to go in order of high to low. Logan Carroll has, he's got 15. Hockey 10. Height with 6. And Sterry with 1. Very high. That's 4 players in double digits. And 2 other scorers. And for the Lancers, you've got Siddle with 17. Neldner with 13, Gamble with 6, Hine with 7, Carl with 6, Jonah Albrecht 4, Sandhefner 4, Lisak 2.
Nick Spencer with more of a good review on our.
He says we're putting up a good fight. That makes it sound like we're the inferior, Nick.
What are you saying there?
But they are winning, so maybe we shouldn't be talking back. The Lancers haven't been putting up a good fight, and after that loss to CFC. You would have thought their spirits were down, but they're playing very well. Playing their hearts out. Looking to finish, to cap off the comeback here. Height back the other way. Had numbers. Carroll in the corner. Double dribble, I thought. I thought that was definitely a double dribble. Maybe not. All right, Carroll to the line. Double bonus.
Shooting 2, Logan Carroll.
Siddle getting ready to come back in here. Carroll hits it, and now Carroll up to 16 points, tying Bryce Anubis with the Eagles' second leading scorer. And he passes Anubis up to 17. Logan Carroll's had a really good second half. Oh. And Neldner back the other way. Hine with the board. Can't finish. Gamble. Nick says he's sorry. He didn't mean to sound that way. No, none taken. No offense taken, Nick. I was mostly joking. I was completely joking around. Not mostly.
So how about this weather? It's pretty snowy.
I think it's snowing outside. Not sure.
I can check because I have a smartphone.
Congratulations, James. New addition to James' arsenal of technology.
Hey, without the smartphone, we wouldn't have been able to see that picture text Nick sent us.
You could have sent it to me. We just don't put my number
Your
up there.
number's not up
We don't
there.
put my number up there anymore. We'll get hopefully get that girls update. If you could ask for that, James, that would be nice.
Yep.
I'm sure Jim Lau will have it too. Lancers down 8 here. 96 seconds left. The Eagles were on press. Maybe they'll try to go at Sam Miller, get him out of this game. He's got 4 fouls. And Trevor Height's got 3. Oh, it'll be the Eagles taking the ball out. Lancers pressing. My bad. Hockey to Height. Ahead to Carroll. Carroll to Height. Height for 3. His first take of the game. First look for the game. Ahead to Sandhafner. Sandhafner down. Layup good.
It's getting intense.
Everybody wanted to travel on Height, and they were not wrong. Yep, nobody in much foul trouble on Alma Pepin except for Sam Miller with 4. So the Lancers can get him to foul. It would be nice.
Stop snowing in Pepin, according to Nick.
Thank you, Nick. That's actually good information for the other Pepin fans. I suppose the ones in the stands can't know.
We will shout it out to them.
No, we're not shouting anything out.
Well, you're not.
It's a bad idea. Same formation here for the Eagles. Hockey takes the ball out. He can run the baseline. Gets it to Anubis. Anubis back the other way. Gets it to Carroll. Carroll loses it. Gamble gets it to Hine. Neldner ahead to Sito. Sito layup. Good. Brian Sito tying Sam Miller for the game-leading score. 19 points for Sito. His high of the season. Maybe the high for a Lancer this whole season. This is the Lancers' highest scoring total, I believe. 65 is way above their highest score. I think their previous high was against Independence, 51. So,
It's 14 more.
yeah, already. 66 seconds left.
4 minutes and 6 left.
Yep. Sorry. And same formation here. Hockey takes the ball out. Sam Miller and Carroll up in the front row. Ben Miller back in now. And Bryce Anubis. Trevor Height on the bench. Hockey to inbound. Gamble will guard him. He can run the baseline after the made bucket. Not a dead ball turnover. Anubis needs help. He gets trapped. Throws it to Miller. Ben Miller, that is. Ben goes left. And a foul on Sam Lisak. Double bonus. Oh, timeout called by Alma. Sam has been correcting me a lot, and I thank him for that. Sam usually does color. He wasn't feeling it tonight. James and Sam switching places. Maybe I'll get on camera one of these games.
Sam and I can switch because color's not that hard. We can't do play-by-play.
Fine. I like doing it anyways.
And doing book because I'm incompetent.
Not even book, it's just stats. You just mark down shots and fouls.
I get distracted by shiny objects and colors and people saying, look over there. And
Hine will guard the inbound. It's Hockey. Anubis crosses over Sito. No fouling here for the Lancers. Anubis got his dribble through some defenders. Nice job of getting him to pick up his dribble. A steal for the no! Ben Miller with the grab and the foul. The ball was there to be taken.
The Emmanuel girls are down 32-36 with 30 seconds left.
So 4-0 scoring in that fourth quarter. Low scoring and all Independence.
Both games getting close and down to the wire.
Ben Miller sinks the free throw. His first point of the game. Carl Ryan back in for the Lancers, down 5. Plenty of time for the Lancers. They just need to get a quality look at the other end and a bucket, obviously. Ben Miller hits both. Neldner back the other way. Man defense here. Neldner all the way in. Foul. Shot won't go. 2 free throws here for Neldner.
Thank you to Mrs. Hine for all the girls' updates. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I didn't know who they were from the whole time. Thank you, Mrs. Hine.
Same personal at the line shooting 2, Caleb Delmer.
First is short, no good. David Hine in for Carl Ryan. 34.1 left. Lancers down 6. Nelner gets 1 of 2. Hockey needs to get the ball in here. 5-second violation. Close there. Bryce Anibis gets trapped. Almost stolen. He forces the pass. Ben Miller ahead to Sam Miller. Finish. That just might be the finish of this game. Nelner with a nice move. Shot's no good. Gamble grabs it, gets it tipped away by his own teammate. Nelner forces up a shot. Clean defense from Carroll. And that'll be a foul on the Lancers. This one's over, folks. Lancers down 7 with 8.3.
There's still a chance, Gundy. That's not.
Carroll can make a 9 here. Okay, it's a very slim chance. Carroll to shoot 2, double bonus here. Misses the first. Carroll with 17 points, and almost all of those were in the second half.
Manuel just needs to make 3 threes in about 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Neldner goes in. Layup, no good. Sito follow. He gets blocked by Hockey. And your final score. Alma Pepin 73, Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran 66. 7-point loss here for the Lancers. A really nice showing in the second half. Well, mostly, actually, the fourth quarter. The third quarter wasn't so great. At half, the Lancers were down 8. At the end of the third, I think it was 19, and they only lose by 7. So that third quarter was killer, and I've heard many times that the first couple minutes of the third quarter are your most important minutes of the game. That's when you set the tone for the second half, and the second half is obviously, if you need to make a comeback, that's where you make it.
Got our last text from Nick saying that Sam Miller should have dunked that last one.
Can he, Nick?
Can he? And
we got a good game from Nick. Nick, we got one last question for you. Can he dunk Sam Miller? I would think so.
He seems like it.
Nick can dunk. He's 6'8". 6'8 junior. Oh, so we'll see Nick next year. We're good.
Got a nice job commentating.
Thank you.
And
we'll get the final scoring rundown. It's Sam Miller finishing it off with 21 points. Brian Sito was the next leading scorer with 19. Back to Alma Pepin, though. Logan Carroll with 18. Or no, make that 17. Anibis with 16. Hockey 10. Height 6. Ben Miller 2. James Sterry 1. And there you see the roster. Thank you, guys. Leave it there. Oh, for the Lancers. Good point. Brian Sito, I said, had 19. Neldner, with all his points in the second half, scored 14. David Hine was 7. Gamble and Carl Ryan both had, as well as Sandhefner, they all had 6. Jonah Albrecht 4, and Lisak with 2.
Apparently Sam can dunk.
Sam can dunk. I would think so. Makes sense. All right, we thank you all for tuning in. Thanks.
Wait.
Oh.
Apparently Bryce Anibis can dunk too.
I would. It makes sense. All these guys seem super athletic. I bet you a couple more of them can dunk too. All right, thanks to all who tuned in, especially the Alma Pepin fans. It was really nice to get all the texts. Thank you to Nick Spencer.
You're the best, Nick.
Alma Pepin takes it by 7, 73-66 in the small Dairyland matchup.
And the girls lost 35-39.
If you didn't need if the Lancers fan weren't sad already. So Lancers will most likely not win conference in the girls. Thank you for tuning in. Next games are boys games Thursday against Independence. Tune in then. I'm Gunny Sippert.
I'm James Shazer.
And we got Sam Buck on camera. Get his head in there. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
See ya.